guys, welcome back to another video. Yeah, this week has been a bit slow, and yeah, I had a lot of work, I guess, and I wasn't feeling well, so whenever I got home I was like just happy to be in bed and not do anything. So don't really have a lot of content for this week, but there is a few things that are happening next week which I'm very excited for. So yeah, there's more to come for next week, and I'm excited to share that with you. One thing I do want to share, which I started this week and has been on my to-do list for a while, and I finally got around to ordering the book. And I feel like for 2024 a lot of people have started reading again, and I've always liked to read, but I just didn't have the time the last few years, I feel like, and started back up when I went to Japan, because it just took I think 2 or 3 books. And then I'm also always on Instagram, book, TikTok, book talk, whatever. And I mean, I know the hype for this book is big. Obviously, it's everywhere, and I've heard a lot about it. And I was looking for a new like YA fantasy book that I could read. And I thought I'd give it a chance, and so far I do really like it. I think I started at the beginning of the week and I'm like halfway, so it's a very nice and like easy read. I'm reading 1984 at the moment as well, for like I call it my train book, that I just take everywhere and I read in between when I'm waiting and stuff. And that book is great too, but it takes so much energy and like time to get into the world and understand everything, and it's such a fascinating, interesting book, but it takes me a while to get into it, and this was just a very nice, easy jump into be right in the world book, and I love it, and I'll see how it goes. But so far I'm always looking forward to reading this. So yeah, but other than that, I gonna start working tomorrow again. It's Sunday today, so back to a normal scheduled week again. We have a bit of festivities going on. We have the, I guess it's called Carnival, in Köln, happening on, I think it's already happening, I'm not quite sure. And we are also doing Carnival at work, so we're doing that, and then we're also off to see a few friends on the weekend, next weekend, so I'm excited for that. But other than that, it's just a very normal week for me. But yeah, you get to come along again, and we'll see how and where it takes up. But yeah, for now I think I'm gonna go back to this for tonight, or I might watch a bit of YouTube. I am not quite sure, but I thought I'd just quickly sit down and yeah, just say hi, because I feel like I haven't done anything last week, or haven't really talked to the camera last week. It was a lot last week. Don't know why. I feel like I'm getting sick, which I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, let's get the evening going. I mean, it's already almost 10, so not too long, but yeah, let's go read. I do have to say, I really enjoy this. This is a fun read right now, and I needed that. Yeah, hope you enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later. morning for me, I guess. We are baking a cake. I have my day off today and we are heading out to meet a few friends over the weekend, and one of them has a birthday today, and then we also have one on Sunday, and I'm baking a cake for them. So I'm using my time now to do that, and you guys get to come along. So join us as we are probably gonna bake a zebra cake, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty basic and simple, but yeah. Let's go pick up Leo and Edgar because he's staying with the WG while we're away for the weekend. Let's go pick her up and then we can pack everything up and get going. end the video real quick. Yeah, I had the best weekend in Allgäu with a few friends, and it's just always good getting out and just having a bit of a breather. Getting out of the city is always nice, and we had a little bit of snow up on the mountain, which was really nice, and just seeing everyone. I haven't seen them in a while, and they're very close and dear to my heart, so it was a very lovely weekend spent with a lot of friends. But yeah, I had a great week. What I did want to do, because I mentioned that I started A Court of Thorns and Roses in this week's video, and I started it last week, I think beginning of last week. I finished the first one, and about, I don't want to say specifically 100 pages before it ends, because I know that Sarah J Maas has a thing for her last 100 pages, but around the time when it became obvious to me in which direction this book is going, I had a bit of a struggle, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to finish it, because I was not happy with it. But I did love it. Like, I did consume me for 3 days, and then I was done with it. So it's a really good book, and I have given the second book a chance, because I know people say that this is the book that, you know, is kind of the main event of the books, and that's just, you know, the more important one, and it gets the story going and stuff. So I have given this a chance, and I am reading it right now, and I don't hate it. But I'll see how it goes, but I do really love it. So yeah, I think these 2 books have been a great start to my year for my book series, or for my book reading. We'll see how I go on with this, and if I do come to like the storyline and the whole setup a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will keep you updated if I ever get hooked and if I can't put it down. But yeah, that's book 2 of the 5 book series, and I will probably read all of them because I have a thing for finishing everything and not just stopping midway. What I also wanted to talk about was the movie that we went to. I think I have a short clip of it in it, but I didn't really talk about it and didn't film much because it was really busy. But if you are wondering or thinking about watching Perfect Days, the Japanese movie that was also nominated for the Grammy, I can only highly recommend. Like, for me, as a person who grew up in Japan and who's been to Japan just a few months ago, and I just love Japan, and it's just so homey to me. That movie was so nice. It is a very mundane movie because all it does, it shows his life, and there isn't like any sort of arc or any suspension or anything that's where you're like, okay, something needs to happen and he needs to solve this problem. It's just his life and his struggles, and it just shows his very normal life, his day-to-day life, and it gets a bit repetitive and you're like, okay, is something going to happen? Is something going to change? But it's so normal, and I don't know, I found it really nice. You have to get used to the sort of, like, you have to get used to how the movie's made, and that it's not some like thriller or whatever, but in a way they represent such a normal and day-to-day life of Japan, and just seeing the scenery and just everything in that movie that is Japan, obviously. It was just really nice, so I can only recommend. So if you're thinking about watching it, do go watch it. I can only recommend, and it just holds a very special place in my heart, even though it's a very non-action filled movie, and you leave the cinema with that feeling of like, okay, so how is his life going to change? But I think it also wants you to think about your day-to-day life and, you know, just your daily struggles. And I don't know, it's just a very nice way of portraying life and emotions, and I found it really nice. Yeah, just wanted to add that at the end before I forgot to talk about it, because I did really enjoy that movie, and just being out with friends was really nice as well. So yeah, just wanted to add that in real quick. But yeah, that is all for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have read the books or you want to read them, let me know how you like them, because I'm a bit torn at the moment. But yeah, I will get going now, and I hope you have a lovely start to your week and to just whatever is ahead of you this week. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!